best bits here. Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. That, other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need. It looks like a picture of Owen's. It looks like a picture of Owen's family. Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I? Aren't you gonna see what's down?
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another.
That's not what I meant.
I don't want to talk about that.
Did Olin ever invite...
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out.
You said Olin has connections in the royal...
No. He served the court as a scout sometime. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, son...
I'll look around.
That's what we came...
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family. Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page.
He called himself a friend. How did you learn to read glyphs? And
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
and Olin's focus. It's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances, and see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you. Through Olin.
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass. A few minutes of your focus is all I need.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
You there! Can you help me? Nora, you're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora, if only you'd use it to help me. A thief...
Tell me about the robbery.
It was brazen and professional. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal this?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancelorn. Finally
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded.
How did your nephew wind up in...
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King. So as an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew... Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the...
I'll see what I can do.
Have a word with my steward if you need. And listen, all I want is the sword back. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No
What are they doing?
Able-bodied adventurers. Oi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Oh, good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. I paid up front.
So now you're hiring someone.
They're a sunk cost.
So is there any more to the rumor?
This camp isn't even big enough. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. If it's true, if we learn how...
When you say valuable,
Girl,
what can you tell me?
the Banuk women, they choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. They prefer machines for company.
Then they might not want outside.
Their mystic act, no care for...
Are you some kind of merchant?
More...
But you send other people.
All right, more of an opportunist. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a loop? All right.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world, and you look like you know your way. If it's true they walk among machines without fear and payment on...
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Son, I work on their behalf. I'm especially interested in wooden figures. If you have any,
You said the king named you an...
Yes, I've been to Ban-Ur many. Some say they're a mysterious people, but it doesn't matter if you're born high or low, man.
I see the appeal.
I wish more Karja did. Anything they don't...
Tell me more about the...
Simple wood sculptures, made by Arnap. He left the figures near painted stones in places... Now they see him as a kind of wandering hero, including trade for them. You ready? Come on back if found in... Banuk relics in the wilds? Back from the wild. The Banuk... Good luck. You there. Outlander? Do you have relics to trade?
I have a matter of grace.
What did you want to talk?
You are an outlander, no? Speaking of which, I want other blossoms grow around them, and if you bring me some...
You said you were...
Just so. The nobles of Merid... I made my name by searching the wilds for the
So what happened?
Love happened, my sweet. My paramour frets too much when I venture...
Is it worth it?
Of course. Freedom is sweet.
These metal...
No one knows. But some say they began... Perhaps they grow from the tears of the sun, wrathful one day, cool and patient the next. Ah. Till we meet again. Let's have a No, a colorful discussion.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain...
You mean the...
Very well, then. Congratulations.
Am I a member now?
No. You're only a fledged to join and become a thrush. You need a senior member.
So I need to find...
Yes. But a hawk can only sponsor one.
I've overcome worse odds.
Upstairs. Present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and... But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no.
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their... I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us card. He was too plain hammered, as they like.
What do you want with my
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. I can give you up to 3 weapons. 1 for 15 half-suns, 1 for 15 full suns, and 1 you'll love for all blazing suns.
What do I do with...
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify.
I'm a little short on...
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge.
Would you like to buy something today? Don't ask me where to go if you're lost.
Don't forget to stock up before you're on the road.
All right.
You're an outlander, which is good. But
No.
Then you may have come across what I seek. They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crest. If you bring me these vessels in sets of...
So you're interested...
More than interested. But years of study have made me too I don't know how I'll manage...
don't...
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father... I wish I had a brother to carry this burden.
What sort of ritual?
I'm convinced they were used to... Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. But I believe they were used for the solemn... Each fluid in its special vessel. But which vessel was used for which?
Are you sure people didn't just...
Drink? Out of such fine... Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I will leave. Ah! You're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, talk a spell.
This ceasefire has been good for trade.
Nora. I'm the mournful
like this.
In grief. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come...
No. I know about...
I see. Well, I could use... These people seek to honor their loved. Their love. But there are obstacles. While Meridian...
What?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram, who seeks to... He waits there now. Forbidden to enter by an old... This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the jewel. A shrine was built there to ward off the machines. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb. They need no beckoning.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and...
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No. But it can help those who grieve to find themselves.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a... Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old...
The killing.
Yes.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still want...
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in sin.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most, so we are left to wear their sins.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail. He spoke out against the sacrifices.
You lost someone?
No, not lost.
I'll do what I can.
To honor their memory.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosing.
There's plenty of work here, but none I like.
Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of...
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting?
You're Talana? I see. Or are you trying to drive me off too?
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Red Maw. You'll never face a more dangerous...
I'm sorry.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge?
Yes, of course. You fight a machine...
Assis.
He's the Sunhawk of the lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down
So? I've taken down...
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first,
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place.
Who is this?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run, unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me.
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them and kill 3 sawtooths, 2 ravagers, and a stalker. Deliver.
So if I do that...
I'll consider it. Just a...
Always stay bright. Always stay alert. That's what I say.
Long way from the sacred land.
You saw the thief make...
My back was to the wall, you see? He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's...
Damn cowardly shadow captain jumped her.
Any news about my stolen sword?
Not yet. I'll see what I can... The thief broke the lattice on the way out. Drops it. leading the way. More blood. I'm still on the trail.
I guess that's how I always feel.
Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief. Did someone run past here?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and he was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was
My boss said he lost another caravan of machines last week. Docked my wages.
If the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward.
Sun willing, and we must survive to see another day.
No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here?
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here, and I didn't see a sword.
He wasn't carrying.
Not a damn thing.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off. It looks like the thief got away.
What?
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall.
Hold on. There's more to this. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to...
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the... If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
No one goes into the palace without an invitation.
Oseram have been...
This must be the Shrine of Kings that Milan told me about.
Some slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been... You won't get in there.
I can be persuasive.
It reminds me of someone.
Try me.
I had a lover. The Karja gave me back his broken bones, but...
And seeing a statue of the mad...
I need to see his work again. But that shriveled up old priest won't let...
I'll see what I can do.
Every time I go near the statue, he shouts at me.
Oseram slaves built that thing. We deserve to have a look.
It may have been meant for the Mad Sun King, but it's ours now.
Turn away, child.
If you want to be alone, go someplace...
Defile it, you mean? Yet another debasement of what? Our king is false, our temple is corrupt, and our soldiers weak.
So the Karja have become...
Is Meridian not meant for those who built it?
You mean Meridian was pure when the outsiders...
The sun is pure, child.
I thought Avad taking the throne was the sun's will.
The boy dishonored his to kill his Sun King.
And how many more would the Mad Sun King have killed if Avad hadn't stopped him?
The sun called for blood.
You called the temple corrupt.
They call themselves sun priests, but they have no authority. Yet those who gave their whole lives to the sun's service are shamed and ignored.
So that's what this is. A tantrum?
You know nothing of our rights, and yet you...
Why do you think your army is weak?
A Karja throne relying on forged dirt mercenaries? Preposterous! The so-called our most blessed warriors, chased out of the city, exiled. Our tribe is torn. The ones who walked in light...
And yet everyone but you seems happy they're gone. I'm done arguing with you. Stay or...
I am here by the will of this...
If you won't accept change, you should try to make...
I have no need of your pity.
I wasn't offering it. But if you step...
There'll be a reckoning.
You'll back away from it.
There's a man who knows how to enjoy life.
He gave them the best work.
They defaced it because they hated what it's...
They defaced a thing slaves like him lived and died. Short-sighted bastards, the lot. I thank you.
I hope you can find...
Life in the flame was never easy.
Can't be too prepared.
Are all Nora women so brazen? Well, what can you expect from savages?
Metal box. Good prices, fair prices.
Life in Queen was never easy. Living here ain't easy.
Fairest prices for machine parts under the mace.
She's not in...
I know what she's not in. As I was saying, no better...
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I am...
Silent partner.
If the sun would only grant my... Never mind, snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long...
So which...
No market for a snap-ma lens as good...
Where do you think we are? Some trading post with...
I know culture, just...
Oh, great sun, Len...
The sun's baked your head if you think we'll shift long...
I've told you as many times as the spire is tall.
Craft doesn't win a war, or keep the machines from your farm.
Oh, yes. Old-fashioned...
If Karja had built that elevator...
All those years of doubt...
Enough!
Well?
They're a blunt...
Why do you two even...
It's...
No tithes to the sun.
Just...
A long leg...
A snap model.
Fine. I can see that...
Wait! You drove her off.
I drove her off.
Hunters, scroungers. Bring us your medal.
I brought you both the part.
I don't suppose...
You'd buy the wrong one. So...
Of course.
The price you have to pay. The snap...
It won't sell for a loss. Charcoal.
I have an imagination.
I told you from the beginning this wouldn't be a scrap-dealing operation. That we would have
And I told... You, a true metal seller, knows to get his hands dirty.
As you wipe machine oil on my silks.
Who wears a silk apron to the metal markets?
Outside the borders.
My family might still be alive. And you're going to stand here and do nothing?
Tell me what happened to your family.
By the sun, I fear that machines. Vicious machines.
What kind of machine?
A Ravager.
By the sun, how it cut down those guards. The Sun King warned us that he could no longer protect freeholds beyond the valley. But... Well, Father...
Tell me more about the...
My father owns a dozen quarries, and he's put his spoils into the estate. Fine.
But what about the...
Of course. Their lives are all that matter.
I'll see what I can do.
You will.
She said her love. Others drink, but I prefer a lazy moment to myself.
I was told to expect you, Aloy. I suppose we collect valuable objects from people who don't need them. Sell them.
You mean you steal?
If you want to call it that. From hogs who've had their turn at the trop.
Ravon didn't seem like a hog to me.
He stinks just like the rest of them. Of wealth and
Who exactly gets the
Not the bastards in the fortress. We use the shards to make sure the poor in Shadowside get to eat. They only went west because they had to. Trust me, I know. They starved to... So am I.
Where's the sword now?
Safe.
What do you expect?
I was hoping you'd help us. They say you can track like a stalker. Well, my partner Nassan disappeared. He was bound for Sunfall, along with an entire... I knew you were going to say that. Fine, I'll return the... Nassan was supposed to meet his contact at an old... But be careful. Lots of machines out there, and lots of...
I'll find a use for you. that away. Scrappers are here for the party. This must be the Sun's Climb, where the Bannock wants to paint his mark.